Okay, so this quadratic graph here, okay, we're going to draw this. Now, using the table of values that we've got here, there's some missing, so 2 is missing, right? So, and minus 1 is missing. So what I would do is I would always start with a positive first, because it's a bit easier, okay, so I can work out what that is. And you need to substitute it in here. So 2x squared, so you literally replace x with the number 2, and in there as well, and in there, okay? And then take away 1, of course. So 2 times 2 squared. Now be careful here, right? You're only squaring the 2, right? You're only squaring the 2. So you get 4 there, right? So 2 times 4 is 8. 5 times 2 is 10 minus 1. So that would be 8. Take away 10 is minus 2. Take away 1 is minus 3. Then this one, minus 1. So we put that in. You have to be a bit more careful with negative 1. Now again, you just square the x value, right? So ignore that 2. A square of minus 1 is actually positive 1. Because if you think about it, minus 1 times minus 1, minus times a minus is a plus. So positive 1 times 2 is 2. Minus 5 times minus 1 is plus 5, minus 1. So this will turn out to be 7, alright? So what we do is we plot these points on the graph. So when x is minus 2, y is 17. So you go across to minus 2 up to 17, which is here. When x is minus 1, y is 7. So you go across to minus 1 up to 7, which is here. When x is 0, y is minus 1, so that's here. When x is 1, y is minus 4, which is down here. When x is 2, y is minus 3, which is down here. When x is 3, y is 2, which is here. When x is 4, y is 11, okay, which is here. So you've got now a curve being formed by those points, but those points alone are not good enough. You need to actually join those points up now with a curve. Okay, so I find it helpful to turn it upside down. Okay, so you've got my quadratic curve there looking like that, right? Free hand, of course. Don't use a ruler. C then, it says, draw the line y equals 5 on the graph paper and write down the values of x where the line y equals 5 cuts the curve. So all you've got to do, go to y equals 5, which is here, right? Y equals 5 is there. Mark it, y equals 5, and draw a line through it. Okay? And then we read down from there. And we read across here. Okay, so we've got the value there that it cuts, y equals 5 cuts the curve, minus 0.8, and that one there is 3.4. Says then, circle the equation below whose solutions are the values you are given in C. Okay, so the solutions of the values we're given in C. Now, if you think about it, we looked at the curve, didn't we? 2x squared minus 5x minus 1, and we looked at where it was equal to y equals 5. So the curve is called y equals this, isn't it? So when y is equal to 5, we can put it equals to 5 there, alright? And then we can rearrange this, okay, to get something like one of our answers there. So if you take that 5 over, it becomes a minus 5, so you end up having minus 6 equals 0. Okay, and we're done.